If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
Hey everybody, it's Chris, MTGO's RexDart, and we're here for round 4 in the Classic Quarter Qualifier. And I'm against a White Weenie kind of Death and Taxes deck. In Classic it uses Sky Hussar to gain card advantage. It's been intermittently popular for a while. I have something I can pitch to Force in case he has a turn 1, something ludicrous. I also have a Noble Hierarch, so I like that. He doesn't have much removal other in the main deck other than Banisher Priest, so I do have to worry about Wastelands. I'm not going to mull. I think in the abstract before we play here that it looks like a bad matchup for me, although some of his hate whiffs on me, but some of it hits just enough. And okay, so he also has like Mother of Runes and Benevolent Bodyguard, so I'm guessing this is something like that that's coming down. So I'm not going to be able to counter that, but that's fine. In addition to Wastelands, he has Ghost Quarters, which just seems insane. I guess here I can lead on the Savannah into Noble Hierarch. That does open myself to Wasteland, or I can fetch a basic forest with this into Noble Hierarch. That would allow me to still play a pretty good range. Now, of course, if he has Strip Mine, then that's kind of bad. Also, I'm not able to play V-Click off of that hand, but I am able to play the Knight of the Reliquary and maybe go to town on him a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Plus, I want to use this fetch now because he has Land and Arbiters, so I may as well just get everything out here. Try to fight back against his mana denial plan a little bit. I suppose a V-Click could also be used to get the Sky Hussar out of his hand if we get to that point in the game, assuming I have mana to actually cast the thing. Okay, he does have Ghost Quarter. I have a basic island. I don't know if he's checking my deck list, but alright, he's going to swing him with Mom. So I mean, against him with these Mother Runes and stuff, Ground Pounders just aren't very good. I think I'd like to get a Trigon Predator, even though it's not going to hit anything. I'd like to get that out. Now, is he going to be able to cast? Is this thing a Cleric? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Cavern on Cleric is pretty good. Maybe I want to get Knight out and then waste the Cleric. Ghost Quarter, of course, very nice with Land and Arbiter. There's a deck in Modern that does this kind of thing. Never been exceedingly popular there. Ooh, well, that's an option. So I can waste his Cavern, I suppose, if I want here. That would give me a chance to counter something. That I can still come up next turn with the Savannah. I could play the Tarmogoyf this turn. He can blow his Ghost Quarter on his own Cavern if he wants and get a Plains. Doesn't seem great unless he has no other white source in hand, which is possible, so he may decide to do that. It's the only way I could see that being good. Okay, he is going to do that play. Okay. And then we'll play a Tarmogoyf here. He's playing with Cold Snap promo planes. I am playing with apparently the first foil planes that the deck editor pulled up, so... he has another cavern. Alright. Well, if he has another cavern, that seems like a pretty loose play to use to burn the Ghost Quarter to get a basic planes. I guess he probably has something that's not a cleric that he wants to cast this turn. Okay, he's got a Chrome Mox. Let's see here. So I'm guessing if he's looking to play the Banisher Priest this turn, possibly. You know, certainly I could see Banisher Priest's the Noble Hierarch probably off the Cavern, and that leaves me with zilch to do. So maybe I have to force the Chrome Mox, just so that I can be sure that I resolve the... Well, then he's going to Banisher Priest something else next turn. Yeah, this feels... He's going to have to exile something, but if you Banisher Priest that Noble Hierarch, then I am really set back. I mean, it feels awful to 2-for-1 myself on a spell of his that is a 2-for-1, but I just, if that's what he had, I felt like that was putting me way too far behind. Alright. So now I play the Savannah. And then my options here are I can play Knight of the Reliquary, so that I can start... what would I tutor up? I don't know, I could want to get my Caracas, possibly. And I think I want to get the Flyer out here, though he doesn't really have a lot for me to attack. I mean, this really would just be to have a flying beater. It would be the only purpose of this. Alternatively, if I get Knight of the Reliquary, but it's just, I mean, other than searching up and attacking his mana or something, it's not really doing me that much. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cast the Trigon Predator here. And no point attacking with Tarmogoyf. I'm going to hope that he doesn't hit the third mana source here, because the Ghost Quartering the Cavern play seemed odd if he was going to do that. Well, he may just... Yeah, here it's going to come now, I assume, then. Yeah, it's got to be a Banisher Priest. Yep. Okay, so as I expected, is Banisher Priest. Unfortunately, he did rip an additional land. So puts us back, and it is a wasteland. So, oh, Meddling Mage, where were you earlier? Let's see. What would I want to name here? No point naming Skyusar. Like, what are his finishers here? I guess he could cast a... No, he can't cast a Skyusar unless he does something goofy. Like name Knight with a cavern. So what are you actually going to kill me with? Just like, I don't know. His student warfare is the most dangerous thing. Like everything else is really slow. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and play the Neither Reliquary then. Whatever he doesn't wasteland next turn, I can use to get something, I guess, and cast that Meddling Mage. Okay, now he has a Ghost Quarter as well. So he's going to waste the Savannah. I could Ghost Quarter the forest and make me get the island. I suppose if he was going to do that. Okay, here's a Kataki. Okay, he's going to do that so I can't use Neither the Reliquary. Okay, well, I've got a wasteland back. Let's see. Now he's got 2 moms, so he can stop both incoming guys here. Let's see. Let me pull up my list here. Oh, here I can pull it in the deck editor. Just seeing what lands I could get to at some point. There's Crocus. Okay. Let's see. Well, I think then I want to go ahead and name something with Meddling Mage. So the most threatening thing he could possibly have, I still think, is Student of Warfare. Alternatively, I could just name Benevolent Bodyguard. Doesn't have a lot of mana here. Or sorry, Banisher Priest, just so he can't use the other ones. I guess that's probably the best. Right? It seems like it has to be. Doesn't have a lot of mana here for Student of Warfare. Alright, let's see what he's got. he's in a position here where I have a green. If he gave protection from white and from green, he could poke something through, but then he's leaving himself vulnerable to a counterattack for sure. Okay, let's see. I can lock something else down with Meddling Mage here. Okay, I think now would be, he's got two of his moms out, so I could either name Benevolent Bodyguard here, or I could name Mom, or I could name the Student of Warfare. I think I'll name the Student of Warfare. That's his best. You might be sitting here going, he didn't name blah blah blah. And that could be a horrible wrong play, but alright, well he doesn't have a lot going on here himself. And I'm going to have another Tarmogoyf. Spell Pierce, it seems like, has to come out for sure, I think. And board, now he might bring in like some stuff against me. Okay, he can now kill my island. Whatever. Don't have any left, so no point there. I don't think I'm doing that just for his sideboard cards. Okay. Oh, there's Windswept Heath. Alright, well that's something. Go ahead and play it. Okay, now let's see. I think I'll go ahead and just beat in. He can. He's not going to want to do the double. He could double block a Tarmogoyf and give one of them protection. So you could give them both protection. He's taking some damage, so I don't know. I think I have to go for it here and swing in. I know he can. Yeah, that would, if he wants to pick one off, or he can just block two of them. He could also be worried because I have the one card in hand, whether that might be a Swords to Plowshares. I've been holding it quite a bit, so I don't know if he has determined what to put me on, but he could be concerned about that. Very interesting match so far, I think. Alright, he's going to block a... Okay, he's going to do the double block play and give them both protection. That does let me get 11 damage through. However, then it puts me kind of back to square one, where I'm looking for another threat again. So he has to be assuming there that I don't have a Swords to Plowshares. Okay. Now I can use that Heath if I want to sneak in one extra point of damage here. By fetching now, although holding it up preserves it from Wasteland, so I think I'll hold it up. All right. So he's gonna do that play. Okay. All right, puts him at 9. Okay, he did have a wasteland or just drew it. Okay. See, so he still has 2 moms. He could block and trade moms. I could fetch a... I think I'll run this out because in a pinch anyways I can fetch something with it. I could fetch Caracas, bounce his Kataki, potentially. So we'll go ahead and run that out. Game of Classic looking like a game of Limited here. I'm going to float a blue and then sack that. And we're going to get assuming here I want to get it to get that Caracas. Yeah, okay. Alright, and then he's going to go to second main, or I'll go to, yeah. Alright, so bounce that Kataki. Play that one out too. Okay, so now I can attack with 3, but I have to accept then that he can kill a meddling mage, and all I'm going to get through is 4 damage on that, and that allows him to play a Student of Warfare. Or I can fetch something up and just like strip mine the planes. Like I have to assume he would block. He has to block and tap from night. So then he would have to block and tap. He could kill the meddling mage, and then Tarmogoyf would get through for 4, putting him at 5, and he wouldn't lose anything. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take it. I don't want him replaying that, so I think I'm going to go ahead, get a drop, and sack it for the strip mine, and then strip one of his planes. So he can't replay the Kataki, and then pass the turn. Chrome Mox. Well, I can spell pierce that, and I think I will. So that worked out well. Brainstorm. Alright. I'll wait and do that end of turn maybe. Or wait and see if he plays something that would... No, I'm not going to see any extra cards, so brainstorm. 3 Trigon Predators. Alright, well, at least all 3 of those things are things I can cast. So, I could cast one now, but I'd have to shuffle it away. So I think we'll just leave this as it is, and then I'll get Trigon beatdowns going next turn. Okay. Alright, now I have 2 Trigons in hand, so now I think I'm okay shuffling one of them away. Get drop there. Green, blue, 1 Trigon Predator. Oh, did I not cast? Did I not get a green there? Okay. Okay, green and white. There's a Trigon. And I can just start swinging in with Trigon Predator for the win. Hopefully. Yes, another Mom. Okay. So there's no reason to do that. I'll leave that open just in case if something weird happens. Green, blue, white. Play another Trigon. Cavern of Souls, naming Spirit. And he's going to play the Kataki again. Which I'll bounce. Okay. Swing with Trigons, and actually I could swing with, if I swing with all 4 Ground Pounders, he can give 3 of them protection. Does it matter? I don't know, I'll give him any openings, let's just do that. I guess I probably could have, yeah. He's going to play Leon and Arbiter, alright. And I'm just going to finish him off with Trigon Predators. Alright, well, that was quite a game. Okay, what is he going to bring in? Like, he knows I have equipment and stuff, but I think he'll bring in the extra removal. He could bring in Rest in Peace, which won't matter though, because I'm going to probably take it. I bet he brings in Orzhov Pontiff because it hits my, he's going to have to cast it off Cavern, but it hits my V-Clicks and Noble Hierarchs. And I don't know if he would bother to bring in Rest in Peace. I'm going to take, let's see, I know I'm going to want G-Tay. I know I'm not going to want that Spell Pierce, so there's an easy sub. I don't really have a lot for him. Like, Stony Silence shuts off his artifact mana. Excuse me, but I don't know that that's all that good. Sword of Fire and Ice really getting anywhere? Well, it might. I guess it's a colorless, so if I put it on a flyer, it's like a colorless source of damage. Steel Sabotage. Like, Steel Sabotage might be better than something. I mean, I don't know. The Tarmogoyfs are bad, but like, Jace is pretty weak too, because he could take out a Jace very easy if I even get to casting it. But it's like, what would I want in place of that Jace? Again, it would have to be if I cared enough about his Chrome Moxes or whatever he would bring in from the sideboard. And I don't think that I do, really. I think we're just going to go with that. Yeah, I really don't have a lot for this matchup. Now let's see. Well, in some regards, this is already a mulligan, as I say. I think I'm going to mull. Oh, and ouch. Well, could be worse. Could be a lot better. Like turn 1 Thalia would probably be the worst here. Turn 1 Mom, I can, yeah, here comes turn 1 Thalia. He'll be called the worst thing ever. Or laying an Arbiter. Any of his 2-drops is murder here. Yeah, okay, that is the worst. Yeah, he's just gonna blow me out here. See what he follows up that with? Nothing. Okay, well. Yeah, nothing might just get there, because I got nothing going on myself here. Second one, okay. I don't think they're cumulative. I mean, I don't think so. I don't really know. Okay. Gonna need a real land. Yeah, I guess he just figured this was gonna get there, and unless I draw a real land, I think he's right. Don't know why he's not popping the Ghost Quarter there. Yeah, I don't know what I could possibly do here. I have to pay 2. I can play this Wasteland, and I mean, I could force him to Ghost Quarter something, but I can't search, so what's the point? I guess I'll just sit it out there and probably Ghost Quarter it, because it's the only thing I can actually use. Alright, well, really good game 1, and then game 2 obviously went perfectly according to his plan. So that's to not let me play, which is a good plan. Always is. So now he's got enough to put this up to 5. Okay. Let's see. Next turn, he can put it up to 7. He see me for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. Scoop there. Alright, any differences here? Still don't think so. I mean, the only thing I would consider is taking the Jace out for, you know, like Steel Sabotage or something for his Chrome Mox. Like, I just don't think Jace is going to be that good. Although, I mean, it could do something cool, bounce a Kataki at some point. Yeah. I think I'll take that. I think I'll do that swap. I don't think that's awesome, but don't have a lot of optimism about being able to cast Jace in this matchup. Well, this is a conundrum. I have a Force of Will, but of course, if he has Cleric, Cavern naming Cleric, he's going to get out whatever he wants anyways. I don't have any other lands right now. And that just got bad. Well, I'm going to have to go to 5, so here's hoping that he goes to 6. All right. All right. Well, this is not awesome. But that's the breaks. A Ganjo Castle. Benevolent Bodyguard, huh? Okay. Yeah. Guess I kind of have to go ahead and kill that, because otherwise he can blow it to kill anything else later. This feels terrible, but nothing else I can do there. Alright, so I can get Tundra here, and then like basic forest, maybe with the Misty in case I draw into a Noble Hierarch. Or, well, you know, probably, maybe I might be in where I'm just going to overload it with duels anyways. Well, I can kill myself here with Force of Wills. You know, like those could have been boarded out too, arguably. It's just that have so much chance of getting blown out early. Yeah, he's got 5 cards left in hand, and I've just got no action. He has another bodyguard. Well, alright, I'm going to let that resolve and hope that if he casts something really threatening, I'll be able to Force of Will that. Let's see, I can... Okay, now he has a Caracas and a Student of Warfare, which I'm going to have to force. I'm going to have to hope that I rip into a couple lands and he stalls and doesn't have anything to play, which I'm not like super optimistic about here, but he has like a Mother of Runes here. Oh, he has a Ghost Quarter. Okay. At least I saved my basics earlier. Brainstorm, huh? I guess do I wait and do that if he Ghost Quarters me? Or do I do it now to try to hit a land drop? See, if I get the basic island to cast this, well, I can get anything, and then he can, yeah, I need to just get something, because he's got Ghost Quarters. Okay. I need to keep my basics there for the Ghost Quarter. So I'm going to get a tropical island and then brainstorm. Okay, Stoneforge, Windswept Heath. Whatever I put here could get shuffled away by that Ghost Quarter, so I need to keep this land in hand. I think I want to keep one of the Stoneforge Mystics and possibly the V-Click. Does that make sense? Yeah. I may want to keep just both the Stoneforge Mystics. I have a better chance of getting them. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'll put Knight on top and then V-Click on top. And then I can play the Windswept Heath here, but then it definitely, that's fine. I need to have that out in case he plays a Lay-in Relic Forwarder. I'm sorry, Lay-in Arbiter, so I can actually fetch still. Oh, okay, that's really brutal. Thanks for that, dude. Yeah, really appreciate it. Alright. Strip mine, if it was anything else. Well, I can fetch here to shuffle away those two and then hope to rip a land. Guess I get a Savannah. Okay. Alright, did not get there. Okay, boy, this is yeah, I would not have given myself much chance to even be in the game at this point when we started this game, but nevertheless, I still don't really think I'm climbing back in this, but you never know. Okay, Lotus Petal. Let's see if he's got something good here. Well, he must. Banisher Priest. Okay, just to have something to beat me down with, I guess that's reasonable. Alright, Misty Rainforest. Okay, we get a drop here. Play Stoneforge. Alright, and I can get Batterskull and maybe have a chance of resolving that. I could get Jite and use it to try to pick off his guys with an active Jite. Now, it's yeah, Jite I could actually cast even if he kills the Stoneforge Mystic. But I don't know. I think Batterskull is of course it's black, so he can give something protection from it one time. Jite, he deals combat damage. Well, he can stop that once too. I think for what he might have in, I think I want to get the Jite. Of course, I'm not going to be able to, I better get Batterskull. I don't have that much time. I gotta hope he just doesn't have a lot going on with those last two cards. I can't be dillying around here. The Jite is going to take too long to get going. Nice, he's got basic planes now. Now he may have another Banisher Priest because he did pop that one. Okay. Close quarter. We will use that ability. So that I should have thought about that. But now I can't. That was a mistake. Now I can't play the Batterskull. If I had had Jite, then I could have played that. Well, there's a Tarmogoyf. That's something. Okay, he's going to keep tapping down to draw. Pulling further ahead, but if he gets some Mother Runes, I'm in trouble. Yeah, that was a big mistake on my part. I should have realized that by ghost quartering that, he was. I hope he doesn't have a Banisher Priest for his Tarmogoyf. But I should have realized that I would be unable to Violent the Batter Skull because I don't have basic planes in the deck. In which case it should have been obvious then to just get Jite. And I'm worried about whether or not I can do combat damage with the Stoneforge Mystic and all this and time constraints. I'm really not under. He's using this to draw, so I wasn't really under a lot of time pressure. Okay. Play another Tarmogoyf. Alright, he's going to draw again. So he's trying to draw into something. Well, I certainly had a better game 3 than I really had any right to have. Chrome box. Okay. Okay, if he has 2 Skyusars, he could cast a Skyusar here. If he exiles 1. Yeah, he did. That's the play. Okay, that's interesting. So, oh, he's going to play Thalia? Okay. Still has 3 left. Hoping for no Banisher Priest. Laying in Relic Order? Okay. Alright, so probably wouldn't have gotten anywhere with the Jite anyways. Alright, what can no longer... Can you do? 1, 2, 3. Okay, he can block and save something if he wants. I can't cast any of this stuff. Alright, Tarmogoyf's coming in. He can block and bounce Thalia. Oh, he's not even seeing that play. Or doesn't want to have to recast it, I guess. If I get another land before he gets to a lay in an Arbiter, I might be able to do something else here, but Mom, not what I wanted to see with these ground pounders here. Alright, so this turn he could block and sack to protect Mom. Yeah. Another Swords to Plowshares. Alright, this is probably the last time I'm even going to be able to get in here. He's just playing all these guys out so he can use his Skyusar. So he can block and bounce Thalia. Now he sees the play, I guess. No, he doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Well, still nothing I can do here. Yeah, if I was in his position, I certainly would have wanted to do that because it keeps an extra white creature out. And that basically is as good as having a Mother of Runes. I mean, you can just block and bounce every turn with that Thalia. Okay, did he finally find himself another... Okay, he's got a lane and Arbiter. That's unfortunate. So I would need to get like a just natural Tundra or something here to even be able... Well, I could pay the 2. That's true. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I guess I still swing in with both. Yeah, I think I do. He could save up to 2 of them, but I could still. What would he save if he did that? I guess Mom, and I'd be able to kill one of them. He would definitely save Mom, and then I would just end up killing whichever one he didn't. What if I attacked with Stone? No, that's not really getting me anywhere. Alright, now he's going to see it, right? Surely. Alright, he's going to protect Lane and Arbiter. Okay, now he sees it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, really, if I'd drawn a white, I think I definitely would have had a chance here. At some point, because I could have eliminated that Mother of Runes, for instance. Okay, now he's got the Student Warfare, and he's got a bunch of white mana to pump it with. So he's going to maybe be able to make it a 3/3 first strike. Although not on the same turn. Alright, so he's going to hold open the Caracas so he can do the same trick again. And I'm just keep drawing stuff that I can't cast. So, yeah, you can do the Caracas thing, you can do the Mom thing. I don't have white. He knows I don't. So, alright, well, it looks like we're going down here. I don't know if 3 and 2 is good enough to make it. It's a small field, it's possible. But, I mean, we're going to play it out. But yeah, this is disappointing. When I got game 1, I certainly thought I had some opportunity here. But game 2 was just a complete blowout. In game 3, I mulled to 5, and despite that, still almost had a chance. Okay, does he just have me dead here? He gets that 4/4 double strike, gives it pro. Well, he can't really. Okay, he's not doing that. Alright. Well, there we go. I can bounce that Chrome Mox into his hand. That's about all I can do. He has a Thalia, so it costs both my mana to do that anyways. I don't have anything else going on, but I don't see where that gets me anywhere. Yeah, I think I'm just dead here. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, so that he would have relic ordered the Jite if I'd played that. So I don't think that play going that different would have made any difference at all. He doesn't really have to kill me. He can, if he wants, just sit here and. I guess he wants that white mana back, huh? Yeah, the turning point in this game was several turns ago. I needed badly to rip a natural white to try to stay in this. Wasteland, that's not going to do it. I can cast a Trigon Predator. And he's going to swords it. And he has all the benevolent bodyguards in the world. So there's a V-click, doesn't matter. Blue 1, Dragon Predator again. He's drawn over half of his deck, so alright, now he'll go ahead and, I assume, cast out the Sky Hussar, since he appears to be content to just sit back there and try to time me out. Yeah, very disappointing. I really think I could have taken this. I don't think that GT decision is the one that did me in necessarily. Maybe there was some other place in the match that I should have made a different decision. But be that as it may, going to 2-2 and just going to have to hope that get some good breaks. See, I'm at 14. Can he just kill me here? Probably not really. Maybe we'd have to actually go through the math, which he probably just deems as too much damn work. I can't even cast that, so can't attack. So you're really just going to sit here and try to let me time out? Alright, I'm just going to scoop. I don't need this. Alright, guys. Sorry about the long match there. At least game 1 was interesting. Game 2 was interesting. Game 3 was interesting about halfway through. Anyways, very disappointing. I expected that deck to be kind of a hard matchup. He just has so much interference with my mana base that game 2 was just a blowout, and I definitely needed to catch a couple different breaks there in game 3, and it just didn't work out. So I guess we'll see you in round 5 for hopefully some kind of shot at making it, but it looks grim.